Hello, and thank you for joining me, being here in this moment, and being present. The world is changing rapidly before our very eyes. In the last 50 years, we have seen changes all around us in unprecedented ways. We have increased our technology, yet we have not used it in ways to help our total well-being effectively. We get lost in the data instead of searching within the information to help find direction and answers that assist us on our journey. We have improved our food production, yet we have detrimental and noxious additives added to our food that causes us to be unhealthy physically and spiritually. At the same time, know that on this planet, we should have enough food for no one to go hungry, yet it happens. We have created housing so that we can be sheltered and safe, but still, there are so many who are homeless and others fearing that they will be displaced with nowhere to go and no one to turn to. We have created schools to teach and inform, yet we are still teaching outdated and antiquated ideas that have been proven wrong. When the truth or new evidence is presented, we refuse to rewrite history, to tell it and teach it. Instead, it remains hidden and withheld, so we continue living in ignorant bliss. We have gotten to a place where we are free thinkers, being true to ourselves in the process, but we are doing it with an ego mentality that benefits no one except ourselves in negative, selfish ways. We talk about world peace and love, but we still fight because of our race, gender, creed, and religious choices. When will we stop being prejudiced towards each other? We have gotten to a point where we will say, we care, we will help, and we have your back as you are growing. But in the end, it all comes out as empty words, full of niceties, but lacking compassion and empathy. We are conditioned and brainwashed with subliminal messaging that keeps us in a lower density frequency, which no longer works. You see, the world is changing, ascending, and becoming full of light, and we must adjust to that process. I ask you now, what is the disconnect? What is causing all of us to become detached and disillusioned? We can only answer that personally as long as we are truthful to ourselves. I am sure we all understand what that disconnect is on a global scale and a personal one as well. But how many of us can truly say, I see it, I am on it, and it is changing because I am actively creating the changes in my thought process, my actions, my words, my behavior, my manifestations. Be the change, be the example, but do not be the disconnect that continues to bring us backward as we move forward. Consciously align yourself with this universal change. See the love around you. Imagine peace within you so it will naturally radiate outwardly from you towards others and your environment. See the world for the beautiful place that it is and add to its beauty instead of its destruction. Be aware of what you do, how you do it, and where and when. Look at each other with awareness in your senses that truly connects you with others. Let us rise and ascend, developing into thoughtful, informed individuals, and use our discernment with caution and perception. It is time to reconnect to each other, the planet, the universe, and to source energy. It is that greater consciousness that we are all connected to that allows us to tap into that energy and see it in our mind's eye, instinctively knowing what to do in the next moment. As I have always said, start believing in yourself, despite what you believe or don't believe in. Trust in the goodness that is inside of you and let it flow out gracefully. Accept the integrity in others and help them if they cannot see it in themselves. We all need a little push now and then to not give up hope. And when we need a moment to gather our senses, gather more information, and then use what we have gained to experience the knowledge we acquire. Do not be afraid to give up old ideas that no longer work and start training your mind to master all of your beautiful new ideas that will bring you the world you want to live in. It is time to move from the disconnect to finally connecting to all. Trust and utilize your faith in believing, as you say, all is well. I am well. It is well. Stay awake and follow your heart so that it stays connected with your mind to work together in unity at all times. Be the change that connects us, not the disconnect that separates us. We are all deserving of a life that is full of promise and hope, a life well lived. Until next time, peace, hugs, and love. Goodbye.